another donation deck list now from Jackal Girl, Charlotte, who has requested we play her blue-black mill list. It's really sweet. It's got the full 4 bridges. We've got some search for Azcantas to like give you lots of long game, which is really nice. So I'm really looking forward to playing this list. Nice break from blue-white. After a couple leagues of blue-white, this seems kind of relaxing. Ooh, this has to be okay. We've got a Mesmeric Orb and a Brutality. Seems solid. I love Lantern Control too. Lantern Control is wonderful. Yeah, this seems fine. We want to lead on Darkslick Shores, right? Because we have Hedron Crabs in our deck. So we want to like save the fetches till last whenever we can. Unless we're like given reason not to. Eep. Eep. Alert. Alert. We do have this Brutality though. We have the Brutality. I guess we want to... Do you want to Orb or Crab this turn? Kind of want to lead on Orb. Yeah, this matchup seems tough for sure. I guess Orb only gets them for 1 card, whereas Crab gets them for free. That's legit. That's legit. That makes sense. Yeah, this gets them for like free extra this way. Yeah, Orb seems bad against them. I agree. We should just like crack this now to play around them killing the Crab. Okay, somehow milled 6 spells. That's kind of absurd. It's kind of what we want to see. Alright, so fully escalates. Hand Eidolon you. Can maybe just get rid of these 2 and save the Archive Trap. I think I like that. Yeah, I think this seems good, Charlotte. Agree. Bolt Helix. Doesn't really matter which we take, I guess. So I guess I just take the more efficient one. We might also be able to cut them off white mana, which is kind of nice. Long game. Like, mill their white sources, Field of Ruin them. Yeah, we don't care about their life total at all. For sure. Field plus Trap is sick. Force them to search. It's like way better than Ghost Quarter ever was. I guess I'm being punished here, huh? I know, I wouldn't block anyway, because they could just Helix my face to grow this. So I wouldn't have actually blocked. So this is fine. Why I attack? Because we're not blocking, because we know they have Helix in hand. Oh, we could have trapped there. We can just field them though. It's like the same. I'd F6'd for sure. That was not great. Alright, mill you. Field you. So I can just trap now, and this is fine. Because I was going to do this anyway. Find an island. Mill you again. Archive trap you. 20 or more? They have a lot more than 20. Just like looking for more archive traps here. Fetch lands are good too. Fetch lands are like a lot of milling with the Crab. Actual Ancestral Recall. Actual Ancestral Recall. Just the dream. Are we blocking? I think we're blocking. I think we have guts. We have guts, right? We're gonna kill them in 2 turns, the crab, though, if it doesn't die. But this is actually a decision. Like, losing the crab is really bad for us. Yeah, I think we don't block. I think I agree, Charlotte. Oh, we know Wooded Foothills is the last card, haven't they? No, we do, don't we? Why we block? Do we actually know Wooded Foothills is the last card? I'm pretty sure they used both. This was the one after we milled 6. This is fine. We know they've used a Wooded Foothills, so this is actually good. Alright, mill you. No, we figured out they've used the Wooded Foothills, so I think it's fine. Yeah, they only played the one. Their final card is Foothills. If you like count up the multiples of cards in their yard, it would make no sense otherwise. Ensnaring Bridge. Drain you for 2. I don't want to discard the Delta, do I? The Delta kills them so quickly. I think I just want to drain them. It means they can attack with the Swift Spear, but, like, milling them 6 just speeds up our clock so much, I feel like, with the Polluted Delta, that I want to keep hold of the land rather than get rid of the Swift Spear that's, like, not even going to do much soon. This crab is doing work. This crab is doing work. Mr. Krabs is punching the clock. Sure is. He sure is. So any land kills them, most spells kill them. Doesn't seem great. Yeah, opponent agrees. 1 game 1 against Burn, that's unreal. This matchup seems very rough for us. Crypt Incursion seems dreamy though. Crypt Incursion seems like very dreamy. I can't believe we beat Burn either, it's absurd. Yeah, Incursion 30s. Oh, we have a 4th Brutality as well. That's just excellent. The Surgicals seem like trash. Agree. So, like, Cast Down's not the worst. Cast Down should be just better than Set Adrift, I think. Just, like, more removal. Yeah, this is, like, clean boarding. If we see Leyline, I'll bring in Detection Tower, but I don't think I want it in the dark. I'm pretty sure I don't want it in the dark. Let's try this. I'm, like, not in love with the Mesmeric Orbs either, but I think they're probably better than anything in the board. We do need, like, some sort of repetitive source of mill, so... If they mill, like, 6 or 7 cards, that's probably good enough. Cast every spell in our deck. That's mulligan. Alright, this is reasonable. Put in 1 source of bounce for Leyline. That's fair. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna bottom this. This is a bit slow. We need to find like Crypt Incursion or Ensnaring Bridge, right? Or more lands for these glimpses. Okay, we can no longer F6 in our opponent's turn. I could have shocked myself to get down a crab earlier. I didn't know that it was actually worth the 2 life though. Life's kind of a premium here. I have it happen against me when I'm playing Lantern all the time. Bob. The number of burn players I've seen put a leyline into play against me when playing Lantern is very tilting. Just like Shock Crab to speed up our clock, that's legit. That is reasonable. It like gets us free extra cards out of this field, right? If we do that. How many creatures are in their yard? They have 3. So that's like 9 life if we hit a land here. We need fetches. We have a lot of fetches in the deck. I'm sure we'll find some. Right. I am fearful. No blocks. I am scared. Sure. Alright. Orc. Decidedly orc. If we hit the 3rd land, we get to slam this Crypt Incursion. It currently gains us 12 life. Obviously the crab could mill them some more, gain us some more life. And make their hand smaller, sure. I'm still not blocking. If they have 2 bolts, we die. Maybe this does have to go under the bus. I'm kind of wondering that, Nuclear. We, like, really need to resolve this Crypt Incursion, right? If they have 2 bolts, we die. Yeah, I think I like that. Just, like, tiny bit of a healing salve here. Like, if we manage to resolve this Crypt Incursion, we probably win the game. It buys us so much time, so... At the very least, it's going to be close now. Yeah, if we hit a land off the top from here, we get to like mill them with Crab and cast Glimpse, and then they're on like a 2-turn clock, pretty much, or something close to it. Alright. Alright, untapped land. Fetch land would be dreamy. This is also pretty good, actually. This just like slows them down so much. I guess I do it now because of Boros Charm. I could force them to spend spells on prowess though. How many Boros Charms are left in their decks? They're through 2. If they want to spend a charm to save the Swift Spear, that's probably fine. Yeah, make him spend spells. I think so. I think that sounds good. Yeah, I think we're happy with that, Bobbin. I agree. Just like block, force them to spend a spell. If they have a Boros Charm, that's like fine. I guess even if we don't block, they're gonna cast spells anyway though, right? So we probably don't have to, just wait. Yeah, this is great. Might actually beat Burn. This matchup seems like terrifying, but it's still gonna be close. If they have a bolt plus another burn spell, we're gonna die. But we might get there. So we need a fetch land now, right? Fetch land. Oh no, any land kills them. Any untapped land kills them because we get to crack field as our fetch land. This match is the worst. It seems really rough, but we're kind of doing it. Untapped land one time. That might be game over. Drawing the Mesmeric Orb. Okay. I think I'm just gonna glimpse them. think I'm just gonna glimpse them. Because then there are spells we can draw that are lethal. They're probably gonna like burn spell, untap, kill us. But alright, halfway there. Yeah, you have surgicals for Storm, which is something. If you like manage to surgical them, you're probably in a decent position. What did they cast there? Oh, they cast Searing Blaze? Huh. That's kind of wild. They cast the 1-point Searing Blaze. Well, we drew a bit bad at the end of that game to lose that one. I think we should be fine though. I think I kind of want to cut a Mesmeric Orb for like... Could have fielded their white source. Yeah, I wanted to cast my Glimpse the Unthinkable instead to like put more lethal draws into my deck, I think. You thought it was a needle drop. I was wondering if it was. I don't think I want Set Adrift. I think I want the Murderous Cut over a Mesmeric Orb though. Mesmeric Orb seems really bad here. Yeah, this gets rid of Eidolon as well. I guess this having more answers to Eidolon could be nice, but I don't really want to overload my deck with like slow delve spells against them too much. Especially if we're taking out Mesmeric Orbs, it gets pretty hard to fuel delve consistently. It's still a mill card though. Yeah, I don't want to take out too much of this stuff for sure. Just like make the deck less consistent sounds bad. Just like we need to be able to carry out our game plan as well as interacting with our opponent. We get to be on the play too, that's like huge. Take like less hits off of guides and swift spears. This is nice actually, we've got 2 brutalities. Yeah, this seems decent. Brutality is just so good against them. Yeah, this seems very nice, Charlotte. We kind of want a recurrent source of mill at some point, but for the time being, this is like a very solid start. Right, cracking first. So let's I scry any lands off the top. So this is kind of interesting. Obviously getting an island because we've got like loads of cheap blue cards. So I think if we free mode this, we discard Cast Down and a Glimpse. Do we want to do that? Losing a Glimpse seems rough. I think Destructive Revelry is always going to hit something is the problem, Minifee, because we've got Search for Azcanta as well. We can't take out all the targets realistically. I think I just want to 2-mode this for now. Just like kill this, look at their hand. Oh my god. I was talking. It's fine. It's fine. So this means we get to free mode the next one, which is like basically the same. Because we have to kill this Eidolon. Now we've drawn the Sanity, we can actually just discard a Glimpse, because we only need like 2 Glimpses to kill them realistically. So we can go Cast Down Glimpse. And then Sanity plus 2 Glimpses is going to be lethal. Or like very close to lethal. As long as we can take a Revelry out their hand. They have a Searing Blood in against us for Crab? That's absurd to me. Alright, so what do we take? If we don't draw a Crab, this is just like blank, right? And if we do draw a Crab, we can just not cast it. I think we just take the Helix. You like using the term lethal when we're playing Mill? I mean, lethal in a sense, right? Yeah, we take the Helix and just hope the Searing Blood is dead for this game. If we hit a third land, we're probably going to win this. If we hit the third land this turn. Because we get to go Fraying Sanity into these. That's really bad for us. Ugh. Jeez. That's really gross. Do we even want to cast Glimpse? Like... Probably not. Just pass? Yeah, I think we do just pass. I don't know how we actually win this game now, though. Bricking on that land drop is really awkward against the Eidolon. Yeah, the mana's been unfortunate. So... If we Sanity this turn, they hit us for 4 down to 4. We can, like, hypothetically kill them. It's really... really niche. Next time we kill them, I mean, we can't kill them with the Glimpses, because we're going to die to the Eidolon triggers. But we can draw a Field of Ruin off this, and then draw an Archive Trap, and that kills them. Alright. Now we are dead. The Eidolon just, like, really, really strong against us, since the games go on a while. Yeah, we need another Brutality. Another Brutality would have got there, for sure. Yeah, those games were, like, kind of close. I almost wonder, like, we would have probably been favoured this game if we'd cast down the Goblin Guide, and then sat on the Brutalities. Just to, like, make sure we can answer as many Eidolons as possible. Because Eidolon seems really scary for our deck, where we take, like, a while to kill our opponent. It feels weird, though, because you need stuff to... Them having, like, free creatures is kind of unlikely. It's, like, pretty rare for them to have draws of free creatures. Like, right out the bat. And they even had, like, 4 creatures that game. So, like, discarding the cast down kind of made sense, but didn't work out. Alright. Let's not face burn this time. This hand seems reasonable. We need a second land, but we're already, like, halfway there. This almost... Yeah, this is a... If they crack a fetch land, this is ancestral, right? This seems great. This hand seems just great. I think you might be right, Marcus. Eidolon is really scary. Okay, I take back everything. Hand is now awkward. They're never shuffling. Yeah! It's kind of awkward. We need to find a Field of Ruin, I guess. A Field of Ruin would be gas. Yeah, we need a field, exactly. I'm unsure, Benny. That's probably just worse than Crypt Incursion, but... Yeah, if we draw a field, we win turn 4, for sure. We get, like... Because we get so many triggers off the crab that way, too. And they have a really slow draw here. Like, their draw is just not very impressive. Alright. I think I'm just like playing this tapped and passing the turn. And playing the Sanity next turn. They did mulligan. Yeah, they mulled to 6. Hey Amy, good to see you. Yeah, we're playing mill. We got a donation in for this. I think I'm just playing this tapped and saying go. There's like a decent chance we end up... If we don't find a Field of Ruin, we're probably going to need to Ancestral off this Visions. And they aren't actually pressuring us very much yet, so there's like no urgency to cycle the Visions. Yeah, this is kind of sweet. For sure, Amy. First time we played mill on stream in like a long time. Alright, that one is scary. We've encountered a problem. So they have like a 3-turn clock here. They're going to put us to 17 and then they kill us over 2 turns. I still don't think I need Divisions quite yet. I think I still might need this Visions. And like, we know we're casting Sanity next turn anyway. That's really sweet. Huh. Is this like a change of plan? I'm doing very well, Amy. I am doing very well. So casting this means they can't attack with everything. Like, cuts them off 2 damage. And then, like, once we empty our hand, it cuts them off a lot more damage. I think we just want to bridge. It doesn't hold back the Master, but it stops the Blink Moth attacking. Because if they animate the Blink Moth, the Master grows. And then, like, if we draw a land next turn, we get to empty out our hand a bit. Which, like, stops the Master attacking then. Oh yeah, they missed out on a damage. You're right, Nucleo. They could have animated after attacks. Is this a Volt Scourge? Huh. Right, land is dreamy. Land is just great. So... Do we lead on Visions of Beyond? We only want to draw 1 of Visions of Beyond because of Ensnaring Bridge already. So I guess I might as well. Oh my god, we might do this. I think we kill them next turn with the Field of Ruin. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We kill them next turn with the Field of Ruin. Yeah, that should be game. That should be game. They need a Galvanic Blast or a Cranial Plating to kill us. If they draw Galvanic Blast or Cranial Plating, we die. But otherwise... No, the field forces them to search. It's not Ghost Quarter, it forces them to search. They don't have to find a land, but they have to search. Yeah, it's must. It's really weird. It doesn't really matter what we hit. They're gonna die anyway. Like, hitting this instead of Blinkmoth Nexus technically plays around Dispatch, which some decks play. So, I guess. Because they could dispatch their Blinkmoth Nexus. Yeah, it's a lot of fun, Amy. Agree. Breaking you. Combo turn. Alright, we got there. Jeez, I am quite happy we won that game. We ran pretty well there. We ran pretty well. One turn kill. Yeah. Alright, so we want all this removal, right? We want, like, Murderous Cut, the Last Reckonings, the Cast Down. The Hero's Downfall is probably too expensive. Surgical seems really bad. Even their secret mulligan tech couldn't save them. What just happened is we won, George. Oh, Crypt Incursion seems great, for sure, if they don't draw Inkmoth anyway. And we have Field of Ruin for Inkmoth. Brutality seem really bad. They're like... I guess they're kind of like Cast Downs. They're like 2 mana Doomblades. But you can probably cut them. Yeah. I might prefer a Brutality over a Set Adrift. Actually. Set Adrift is mopey. Here. Search is meh. It kind of is. I think it's fine, though. Could cut like one, keep in another like awkward Doomblade. How does this look? This looks kind of fine, I think. You like the Echoing Truths? Both of you do? It's like nice against Ravager, I guess. We have push and cast down against Ravager already. And plating, that's true. You never cut Archive Trap. So we have these Field of Ruins that help with the Archive Traps. One Brutality, one Truth. Okay, we'll try that. Sure. So even though Archive Trap's awkward, if you ever find a Field of Ruin, it's still just really explosive. And we've got like Visions of Beyond and Search to help find the fields. This land is nice. Got the crab, got some removal. Yeah, you can trim 1 to 2 for sure. I guess we could trim 1 here. Yeah, I think they are changed. Someone said that their store wasn't able to book PPTQs anymore, which implies that they are changing that, Tommy. This is a crab stream now. My crab! Don't take my crab! My heart can't take this. My heart won't go on. Alright, that's also threatening, I guess. I guess taking the cast down is also threatening. Ooh, exciting. Signal Pest's gonna start getting in there. The crab did live. I am happy for our crab. Well, this is an absurd draw. I guess we are not casting Glimpse the Unthinkable this turn anymore. I guess we're just killing their Signal Pest, since apparently they really wanted to take away the removal spell for it. Boop. That was a very good draw, yeah. The rips are pretty ridiculous on the stream. We're just like very lucky, you know? Just very lucky. Autumn 6 boop. That's one we could do. That is a good emote suggestion. I kinda like that. Why are they... Oh, my motor's just bugging? Cool. I am an exceptionally lucky player. It must be said. Ooh, this is like 6 points of mill with the crab. I kind of want to put it in my yard though. Like, I feel like cards like this just, like, end up doing more. Also, the Mesmeric Orb is sweet here. The Mesmeric Orb means that we're going to mill ourselves and flip Azcanta. That is awesome. Like, Mesmeric Orb's just turbocharging Azcanta. Yeah, I'm really hoping that too, Tommy, for sure. Yeah, we can still hardcast the trap too, with Azcanta flipping, for sure. So we're actually in like a really nice spot here. Really, really nice spot. So we need this underneath the orb triggers. Because we need to flip, we want to flip Azcanta no matter what, I think. Bontu's Last Reckoning, that kills the Master of Ethereum. I think I might keep that. Yeah, we lose our crab, but they lose their clock. Right, this one's actually interesting. I think we keep, right? It just slows them down a lot, yeah. We're not going to transform because it means we get a scry next turn this way. I guess we end up with one less mana because we could have... Oh no, we end up with the same amount of mana. But this way we get a scry out of our search for Azcanta, which is really nice. They need a good draw here, realistically, to be in this game. Okay, that's a threat. Should have swung with the crab. Put the fear in him. Let's put that in our yard. And don't transform, because we keep getting scries here for another turn. Alright, am I playing this out tap to save shocking myself? I guess I save it for a crab, if I draw a crab. Though there's a world and... No, I think I actually played this out tapped. Yeah, it lets us trap. It also means if we don't draw a lethal burn spell, a lethal mill spell even, we can try and dig for a fatal push. Or a Bontu's Last Reckoning. If we draw like an untapped land, we need to have this in play to dig for Bontu's Last Reckoning. So you put this in the yard. We transform search. So this is lethal next turn, so we need to find removal here to not die. So we're going to look for like a Brutality, an Echoing Truth, or a push. Crypt Incursion. Oh no, this is so close. This is so close. We're like 1 mana off this game. Alright. Alright. Do your worst. Grumble, grumble, Ornithopter. I think I actually kind of want, like, more Brutalities in the deck, just as, like, bad Terminates. They were kind of great this game. Just, like, kill all their creatures. I don't know, we'll take a look. I feel like we do cut an Archive Trap. As good as they were game 1. They were, like, obviously awkward that game. We can add another Brutality. Do you want to change anything else, or just, like... I'm pretty happy with it otherwise. Maybe we could cut a second trap. We're only going down 2 burn spells now, then, which is fine. These are just, like, kind of hard to cast sometimes against them. Like, if one of those was a Brutality that game, it would have been a fairly easy game to win. Seems reasonable. Yeah, this is fine. I agree, Charlotte. Seems good. See you, Caius. Have a good evening. It's good having you around today. Ooh, this is heckin' nice. Mono removal. I'm still going to play out the crab turn 1. Even though we might the reckoning in a couple turns. We still get like maybe 9 cards of mill out of it before the reckoning, so still seems entirely reasonable. Guess I just passed the turn here with Fatal Push-Up for anything scary. Plating. Oh boy, that one's really annoying with the Nexi. Alright. It's pretty good. Plating is like the most annoying threat they could have because we can't really deal with it very well. With like all our removal spells. It plays very well against these removal spells. My inclination is actually to not push here. Because we kind of need some way to answer these blink moths later. And like, this is a much smaller attack than platings will do on future turns as well. Yeah, just take it, I agree. I agree, that seems good to me. Sick. Easy life. I guess now I can just Reckoning, get their creatures out of play, and then I can start picking off Blink Moths in a couple turns. Alright. You go away for 4 hours. Good fit to Fairy in this deck. Probably not. Probably not, though. Ooh, Field of Ruin is absurdity. Field of Ruin, like, answers a Blink Moth, lets us push their Master of Ethereum, and turns on the 2 Archive Traps. It does, like, actual everything. It might have just been our best draw, honestly. It's, like, such an absurd draw. Now they're dead. They're almost dead to Glimpse the Unthinkable. Oh, are we dead? No! No! Apparently we could die to Master, Alex. Blech. Gross. Gross. Feel pretty dead. Yeah, they need to activate a Blink Moth, but then they have lethal. Alright. That was pretty close. If we'd pushed the Mem Knight, we still wouldn't have got there. We'd have taken like 5 less damage, but then we wouldn't be able to push this, which I think makes the difference. Yeah, we don't quite have enough mana, Amy, sadly. Oh my god, thank you so much, Temperance. I appreciate the big cheer there. That's great. Thank you so much. Glad you're enjoying it. That's fine, George. No need to be such a spoil sport. Yeah, you'll get all 5 matches. I meant to sign up to a friendly queue. But you'll get all 5 matches either way. I do all 5 matches with donation decks regardless of how the matches are going. How did blue-white go? So we went 4-1 in the first league, and 3-2 in the second. I think we basically beat all the aggro decks we faced, and we won all the control mirrors. We struggled a bit against some of the mid-range decks, like the interactive, like Thoughtseize Inquisition decks. Like we lost to Jund, we lost to Mardu. I think our other loss was maybe to Grixis Death Shadow, possibly? That sounds about right. I think those were the 3 decks we lost to. So like the interactive decks we were struggling against. But basically everything else the deck just felt amazing against. Like every time we faced Hollow 1 we beat it. We beat humans. I think the deck's very strong at the moment, blue-white control. I think I prefer it over Jeskai. I'm not a big fan of Jeskai. I like how like focused blue-white's game plan is. Alright, we'll mulligan this. Ooh. Okay, we got an orb. Seems fine. And we got a crab. Perfect. So now we got a good turn 1 play. Okay. Alright. I like it. I guess we need an Ensnaring Bridge. Yeah, we have a Set Adrift in the deck. We have an Ensnaring Bridge. 2. Yeah, we're gonna hold the crab for sure. Because otherwise it would have to target us and we'd mill ourselves, right? Main deck Leylions confirmed strong. You're not wrong. We need to find Ensnaring Bridge. If we find Ensnaring Bridge, we're in a fine position. Like, would I just drop the Crucible? Honestly, I've been pretty medium on the Crucible anyway. So I think dropping the Crucible's fine, regardless. Like, the Crucible's reasonable, but it's, like, certainly not necessary by any stretch of the imagination. Okay. Right, Ensnaring Bridge, 1 time. If we draw the bridge, we can get out of this. Good thing we're milling them and all their life gain does nothing. E instead. E is a fine card. For sure. I could get behind an explosives in the board. Against humans, that's really nice. Having E against humans is big. Just like varies your removal spells a lot. It'll be very hard to keep our hand empty. Because of the visions, or... Oh, because we have to mill ourselves. You're right, Ninja. We have to mill ourselves to keep our hand empty. That's kind of awkward. Yeah, just fewer cards in hand than the power. That's true. Boarded against Death Shadow. Yeah, we could have, the thing is, against Death Shadow, they keep in the ley lines too. Right? The ley lines are just good against Death Shadow. So we want to go kill this. Then we just hope they don't have, any way to kill us with this Bogor next turn. It's not a discard outlet, it can't target our opponent. It's really awkward here. We're playing Milfax. We were sent a donation league. I think I don't really want to draw free with this anyway, this game, if I'm looking for bridge, right? So we should just cycle. Just like, because we actually don't want to draw free, because then the bridge won't necessarily do anything. Yeah. Okay. We need a bridge this turn. One time. No. No justice. Alright, alright. We get to board in some answers to Leyline. Why didn't they I'm not sure, George. That's a bit surprising to me too. So we get to board in this stuff for Leyline. Yeah, all that stuff seems really important, for sure. Brutality seems like the worst in the world. Kind of want these Reckonings, maybe. Oh, yes, Surgical does nothing as well. Oh, you usually side out Marsh Flats for the tower? That's reasonable. Push is bad. Push kills the stupid core Spirit Dancer thing. Would I do any changes to my standard RPTQ list? I don't think so. The only card I was iffy on was Glimmer of Genius, but I don't know what I would want over it. I think the Glimmer of Genius is fine. So... I think I'd run something very similar to my RPTQ list if I had a tournament coming up. I think the RPTQ list was really tight. There's no sideboard guide for that list quite yet. I think I'm going to keep him one push because of the Spirit Dancer, I guess. But other than that, we'll just run it as run it like this. You could play a second Supreme War over the Glimmer. Maybe. It's like not the worst idea. It's like probably about the same as the Glimmer in terms of how good it is. So the sideboard guide, there's no sideboard guide for that 75. But if you look 2 weeks ago on SCG, I wrote an article that has a sideboard guide for my like slightly outdated list. And JD and Emma's articles since then also have sideboard guides for that list as well. Orb isn't the best against them, but I'm not convinced we have much to board in that would be better, so I think I'm still going to keep the orbs in anyway. Yep, I agree, Marcus. I think Infection's just more consistent at what it does. Yeah, I haven't pitched to Cedric the possibility of doing another article on Blue-Black, because, didn't think he'd go for that, so you've just got those three, but hopefully they should still give enough info for you. Alright, we get these orbs going. I could do the fetch land. I kind of want to get another blue source, and I also don't want to shock myself. So I think I'm going to wait on the fetch land. Yeah, we got a very fast start here, Charlotte. For sure. Okay, I guess they could path the Hedron Crab and we'd look kind of silly. Missing out on some mill. They have the Umbra for our last Reckoning. Oh boy. Yeah, Sanity also doubles the extra cards. That's also a good point. What are we doing here? So what does the most cards? So if we do Sanity, we're going to get 6 plus 3 is 9. We get 18 cards. Whereas if we do Orb plus Crab, we're going to get 12, 18 cards. So from that perspective, it's the same. But, like, Sanity kind of uses our mana better. This is tough. I think... This is really tough. I think I'd rather Sanity, but I'm not, like, 100% sure on that. Yeah, I think I'd rather Sanity, Charlotte. I think I agree. I don't think we can afford to get the Shockland, because, like, it could actually change their clock. Like, obviously the downside to that is if we draw a blue mill spell next turn, we might not be able to kill them as a result, but I think I don't want to risk increasing their clock. Keep Crab for After Reckoning. So I don't think we're going to have a chance to cast Reckoning because of this Umbra. Is the problem. Yeah, the Crabs can chump. I think we're going to wait on the chumps until... it makes us a bit softer to Rancor, but I think we want to wait on the chump blocks until we've, like, developed a bit more. Should I attack? What? Asking the real questions. Umbra is 2 power, that's a good point. We don't want to mill ourselves, I don't think, for the orb. We're already milling ourselves enough. It only mills ourselves, Matt. It doesn't mill them for our stuff. It mills the player whose stuff is untapping. So we could go Orb plus Crab. I kind of want to get the Search down. We missed 2 cards by getting the Search down, but we can start digging for an Ensnaring Bridge, which is kind of nice. It also gets us another blue source, which is something I'm kind of interested in as well. Alright, I kind of want to block this turn before they can find a Rancor or, like, another Spirit Mantle. I think that seems decent. Yeah, I agree. Chump now seems really good. Just, like, need to buy time here. With the search and play, a fetch has them dead. Fetch is going to get them pretty close to dead anyway. Oh my god, no! My Fraying Sanity. That's so rude. The mill's going okay. We're hoping to steal this one against Bogles. Find a bridge or something. Okay, we are 100% dumping this push. Against the onboard Bogle. Alright, options. So, kind of want to activate Azcanta and just like, oh no, they have a seal for a bridge. So they have bridge answered. So I guess we can just cast this stuff. And like, if we draw a fetch land this turn, we force the seal crack. And we get some like chump blocks out of these in future turns too. The other option is, like, Reckoning makes this a lot smaller, but kind of like this. Like, Reckoning gets the Umbra off there, which shrinks it down to just 3 power, which is, like, definitely relevant. But I kind of like how this sets us up really proactively. Means if we draw a fetch land, we're in a really good spot as well. And if we draw a fetch land, we even get to like activate Azcanta as well. We get some chump blocks out of these. So we need them to not have like any ridiculous draws, but wow, they took rid of the Mesmeric Orb. That's really surprising. The Mesmeric Orb's the same as the Sanity, right? Because it just doubles up. Because the orb gets doubled up by the Sanity, they're like killing one is functionally the same as killing the other, on this basis. Except this increases our crab amounts. Alright, we have to block with both because we're taking 9 trample if we block with 1. So we need bridge this turn. We need bridge this turn. No, that does it. That does it. That does it. That does it. They die. Oh my god. They now die to the Sanity because they didn't kill it. Yeah, Sanity's end step, but I think they died because they didn't kill the Sanity. They should have killed the Sanity because the orb. With 2 orbs in play, killing an orb, if you ignore everything else, is the same as killing the Sanity, except the Sanity doubles up everything else as well. Yeah, exactly, demonic. That's kind of crazy. It's kind of ridiculous. Yeah, we just about got there, Charlotte, for sure. It's kind of exciting. I kind of almost wonder if I just want the Marsh Flats over the push. Just, like, have an extra land in our deck doesn't seem like the worst thing with Hedron Crabs. Like, the push is kind of bad. We still have Bontu's Last Reckonings to kill the Spirit Dancers. I think I like this. Just, like, have another fetch land with our crabs. Is there an opponent punt command? I don't think there is. This has an Ensnaring Bridge. This seems fine. First time drawing Bridge this match. Bridge feels like it will make it a lot easier. They didn't have Leyline either. No Leyline in their opener is big news. Yeah, we have Crab Oboro as well, which is like decent long game once we've got the Bridge going. Whoa, that's so weird, George. Huh. That is really strange. Yeah, fully screws the APAC pros for sure. This is actually really good. We need land drops for this bridge, right? We're actually really happy about this. Weirdly. Because we just need land. We need lands here desperately. Yeah, that's actually just great. Just like helps us cast our bridge next turn. Gets us our black mana that we needed. So we need to dodge Seal of Primordium, basically. Seal of Primordium is the card we're really scared of right here. But otherwise we're just in an amazing spot. With Bridge going. And like we've got Sanity plus Glimpse, which is going to kill really quickly. Fuck. No. No. Alright, this is fine. If we hit a black source, if we hit any land, we find a black mana, and we get both these enchantments off this. So any untapped land here plays. So I think I'm just milling this orb. Oh, okay, okay. That is indeed not a mana. Next turn they're going to get to put an enchantment on the Oboro, which gets it out of Bontu's Last Reckoning range, so I guess I just played the Sanity instead of fielding them now. We could get the guaranteed back source. I just feel like they'll probably play an enchantment. In which case we want to be playing like a bridge next turn to get out of this. Because once they have another enchantment on them on this, the coronet doesn't fall off. So once they put another enchantment on this, the coronet no longer falls off when we kill an Umbra, which means it's then Bontu doesn't actually achieve enough anymore. So we put this in the yard and just try and find a bridge. Yeah, just actual dead. That sucks. Having the seal Primordiums to the bridges is like really, really important for our opponent. Alright. Determination. The determination is real. I am determined. So what happens is Daybreak Coronet, you enchant something if there's another aura on it. But if the aura falls off, then it's no longer like an illegal target for the Coronet, which means it falls off. It's a bit like how if you have a creature with a cartouche of Solidarity on it in Standard, and oh my god, Lauborg, thank you so much for that Prime subscription. I really appreciate it. Everyone put some hearts in chat for our new subscriber. That is great. I really appreciate the support, Lauborg. I'm just going to do something in a sec. So it's a bit like if you have a cartouche of Solidarity on your creature in Standard, and your opponent confiscation coups your creature, the cartouche actually falls off because it's no longer that creature is no longer a legal target for that cartouche. Because cartouche only enchants creatures you control. It works in like exactly the same way as that with the Daybreak Coronets. Also, I'm glad you're enjoying it so much, Lauborg. I really appreciate the support, and I really appreciate this hand. Very much appreciate this hand. Turn 1 Crab, turn 2 Glimpse. Have Surgical if they're on a combo deck. You even have Field for like the double crab triggers later. Yeah, this hand is A+. Just like excellent. Ooh, Forest. Huh, so we're against Hardened Scales Affinity. That's exciting. Alright, let's fire off this fetch land before they can, like, ballista down the crab. So what are we looking to surgical here? Probably Ravager is the thing we most want to surgical if we can. I guess Walking Ballista is also fine to surgical. Yeah, the aura rules are like very weird sometimes. Also, hey there, Charlie. I'm assuming that is you anyway, but hey. Yeah, we're gonna surgical the Ballista on draw step. Oh no, now we're surgicling Ravager. Now that we've milled the Ravager, just like 100% getting that out of there. It's the most scary card. And they had one in hand. This is great. Okay. Alright, so they have two Steel Overseers and its Stirrings. That was pretty great. What a good Mesmeric Orb trigger. That was a great Mesmeric Orb trigger. This Mesmeric Orb is doing work. Mill you. Get down the second orb. Just to like get both of these going. If they want to sit there tapping the Steel Overseer, they're just going to like mill more cards as a result. Clout of Dominus doesn't knock itself off every blue creature. I do not know the wording on Clout of Dominus, I'm not going to lie. Another Surgical, interesting. Let's just fire off this Glimpse here. We know they have Stirrings in hand. I could Surgical Stirrings. I don't think I want to lose 2 life, almost. I almost feel like not losing 2 life is worth more than casting this. Do they have any 4-ofs in their yard? Like 1 copy of a 4-of would be dreamy. Alright, we've hit a single Mox Opal. So if we Surgical the Mox Opal, we guaranteed hit 3 cards. And like, take them down to 21. Then they're milling... We're just going to pass the turn here, and then I think we might be Surgicaling the Mox Opals, just to get 3 cards out their deck. Try and go for the kill next turn. Yeah, so they're gonna mill 8 here. They're gonna go down to 16. So this takes them down to 13, and then they should just die next turn. Oh, I lose to untapped land because of double Ink Moth. I should do it then if I'm trying to get cards. No, that makes sense. I think I'm just dead though. I think don't we know they have a land in their hand? I'm fairly sure we actually know that from our Surgical earlier. Yeah. And now they just activate both Overseers and get that. Yeah, maybe I am. We should have extracted a non-basic. Oh, that's a good point, Charlotte. I don't know if we knew it was a Darksteel Citadel. Yeah. I'm gonna look at what's in their hand because I'm kind of curious to see if we'd have got there. If we did that. But I agree, we should have targeted Darksteel Citadel. Okay, we were very dead. We knew they had Phyrexia's Core as well, right? We saw that in our opener. So we were actually dead anyway. Because of the Phyrexia's Core as well. Robots. So we just want all the removal we can muster. Want these Crypt Incursions, want this Brutality, want this Cast Down. Surgical is Garbo. Set Adrift is like kind of slow. Trim a couple Archive Traps because they don't search their deck. They're a combo deck. Like, they're kind of a combo deck. They're also an aggro deck, though. You, like, extract their stuff, and then they just beat you down with their creatures. Is, like, what I'm kind of nervous about. Yeah, they just play dudes, I think, if you extract one of their things. Yeah, search is slow, I agree. Probably just cut a couple searches, to be honest. Seems reasonable. This has to be fine. Got some removal, got a bridge. I like how the whole chat is now just going to revolt against George. Alright, go get our shock land. And we should probably just get the orb down, get that working. Facts Worldwide, thank you so much for that subscription. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate the support. Everyone put some hearts in chat for our new subscriber. Whoa, nature's claimed my Mesmeric Orb. I look away for one moment. I look away for one moment and my Mesmeric Orb gets nature's claimed. Just like heartbreak. I almost want to kill that. Yeah, I almost want to kill that, Charlotte. Since they're like tapped out and they can't put the counters on anything. It's not distracting, Fex, it's great. Thank you so much for the support. I appreciate it. We need to save the fetch land for the crab. I need to get commissioned. I'm gonna get sub badges commissioned soon. That's on like my to-do list for this week, is find someone to make those for me. So hopefully within the next week or two there will be sub badges that are different from like the default. Let's draw Fraying Sanity. Yeah, then we get to like turbo mill them with this glimpse. Ooh, kind of punished for the... I think the brutality was still good, but kind of punished for it. Like, I think Overseer is the one thing that really punishes us there. Alright, let's just get down the bridge. Opponent punted? How did they punt? What did the opponent do wrong? This bridge should do decent work if they don't have a Ravager. Obviously if they have the Ravager they can probably just kill us out of nowhere, but otherwise the bridge is going to stop them attacking momentarily. We're just going to like empty our hand. And then they'll never be able to set up lethal. I guess Ballista is also scary with the 2 Overseers. Oh yeah, killing Orb instead of Bridge is a punt. Yeah, I guess the Orb is just so slow. Yeah, nature's claiming an Orb. No, for sure. Being able to answer the Bridge seems way more important. I agree. Alright, we've got a backup incursion, so I think I kind of want to cast one of them just to get my hand low here. Yeah, second incursion's kind of awkward, but Ooh, that's exciting. I still don't think they can actually get through though. They need Ravager or they need Ballista. Maybe Hangerback Walker gets there. What they can do is they can put loads of counters on this until such a point that they can like one-shot us with 1/1s if we don't empty our hand consistently. So we just have to like make sure we can always empty our hand every turn now, so that the Hangerback can't get us. The proliferate. Oh, this kills us over 7 turns, I guess, with our infect. That's a good point, Charlie. Yeah, they just kill us over 7 turns of infect if they see the line. It's kind of sick. Oh boy. That means they can get in a hit. Hopefully we can win within 7 turns. I guess I can kill the Blink Moth here. We're luckily not playing Lanterns. They don't get 7 turns. I'm hoping to get in a Lantern stream next week, maybe. It's been a while since I played it. I mean, proliferating Infect over like several turns is like not the most obvious thing in the world. But yeah, opponents should be able to see it. We have the backup bridge too, so Claim doesn't get us. They don't get double can't attack, they don't. Are we dead? We might be dead. So they've got 6 1/1s. Oh, they make these all 5/5s in combat. So they can't actually kill us here. Right, we go to 4. Oh no, and then they proliferate with the Ink Moth or Steel Overseer. Yeah, this Throne of Geth is amazing. Yeah, they can make them 7/7s for sure. That's kind of absurd. We needed to draw something that wasn't a free drop to survive. Hitting another 3 was really awkward. Just meant we couldn't actually empty our hand even with the bridge in play. Yeep. Alright, I'm determined. I am determined to get this last one. Yeah, we keep playing against like the linear aggressive decks that seem kind of awkward for this deck. You're like really leaning on bridge against them, instead of like slower decks where you have time. That's okay, Charlotte. No worries. You can beat them sometimes, yeah. You need like to just hope that they don't have answers to bridge, mainly, against those sorts of decks, I guess. We also faced Burn. Burn seems like incredibly rough. And we still got very close there. The fact we won game 1 against Burn before we had Crypt Incursions in our deck is like so absurd to me. Like, winning game 1 against Burn must be like basically impossible. Like, you need to run perfect and have them get unlucky. Alright. This is probably going to be the final match of the day, so let's see if we can actually get this one. Out of order. Sad face. So yeah, I think my plan for tomorrow, I have a donation league at the start of the morning. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm probably gonna cube all day long, as like a bit of a break from modern. Yeah, that's true temperance. That's like a big part of the appeal, right? Forcing your opponent to flip over one card at a time. Okay, let's see if we can get this one. We're going for the 1/4. The 1/4 dream. Go first. This hand is excellent. Perfect curve. Alright, no burn, please. We're against Scred? Maybe? I'm actually gonna hold this, because we've got Fraying Sanity in our deck, and if they're on Scred, this game could go on a while. This is kind of awkward against Blood Moon, though. Keeping this in hand. That's legit. Yeah, Scred should be good for us, I think. I think I'm just going to fire off the Glimpse because of Blood Moon. Oh, wow. They're on Titan Shift. Oh my god. We might win this one. Take all the mountains out their deck. Yeah, this is an amazing matchup for us, for sure. Now, they're probably just playing snow-covered mountains to mess with people, like Fex was saying about Burn. Alright. They're down 2 Valakuts so far. We are well on our way. Come on, Surgical. Surgical be dreamy. That would be, like, completely ludicrous here. Take away their Valakuts. No! So rude. The Valakut of rudeness. Yeah, I'd be terrified of playing snow-covered lands for exactly that reason, Chippy. You sound like someone who once got a game lost for that. Alright. We need something good here. They are far from locked out at the moment. Oh my god, Lawborg. That's like really tilting. You're drawing a lot of lands. I guess they haven't done anything too scary yet though, so can't really complain. Can they even kill us? Have we milled enough mountains? We probably haven't quite yet. We've only actually milled 2 of their mountains. So I think Escape Shift currently is lethal. Yeah, a single Wood Elves isn't that unusual in Titan Shift. It's just like something you can go find off your pact as well. as like a slightly better Sakura Tribe-Elder. Alright, I'm assuming I'm dead here. Pretty sure they have enough mountains. Especially like they're sacking like no mountains here. Wow, they have Sacred Foundry in their deck? Huh. Alright, alright. So, what do we want here? I guess we want Brutality and Surgical, 100%. Fatal Push does nothing, other than kill like Tireless Tracker, which isn't too relevant. Yeah, Stony in the sideboard, or Rest in Peace, maybe. Could make sense. Is there anything else we even want? Might just be like, this is what we're running. I think that seems good. If we lose against Valakut, it was definitely not the day to mill. Maybe we're just like cursed on this deck today, you know? Maybe we should just accept that. The 1-4 dream. I believe we can get this one. We just drew very badly that game. This is dreamy though. This hand is very good. Yeah, I've seen Nahiri in some Titan Shift lists before, although that's more a Breach Titan thing. Like, you see those in Breach Titan, because Breach Titan has like Emeralds to go find as well. Trap them and extract turn 1. Yeah. Get those Valakuts out of the way immediately. Come on, fetch land. Okay, not quite. So we need a draw step stop in case they mill a Valakut here. Hey Phil. Are you suggesting you're not a fan of playing against Mill when you're playing Valakut? Phil? Please just cast a Farseek. Just make life easy. No, search your damn library. This is so rude. We get to trap them next upkeep of the yes for the search tomorrow. You're right. So we still get to do it in time before they can Valakut us. Okay. Getting the bridge in play is not too important, so I think I'm just going to look at their hand here. I imagine that just like makes most decks too inconsistent. Temperance. If they do that. Alright, if we can get the Valakut this upkeep, we're going to win this game. Most likely. Like, boarding up to 75 just makes your deck really inconsistent, right? This might be the win. We need to hit Valakut. If we don't hit Valakut, it's probably not the win. But we get to see like a third of their library here. Is there a Valakut? There's 2 Valakuts. Alright, alright. GG's. Wow, they have Bloodbraid Elves. Sweet. What do they have to answer our Ensnaring Bridge? They have a Beast Within left. Because we've milled the Rex Age. So they need to find Beast Within to win this game. Yeah, they have one Beast Within to get there. So if they don't draw their one of Beast Within, they're dead. Watching you tilt off in chat is great, Phil. Not gonna lie. I guess we could hypothetically die to Sakura Tribe Elders if we draw lands for the next 10 turns. Yeah, leave the fetches uncracked, for sure. And they have conceded. Alright, alright. Game 3. Game 3. I am determined to win a match. I am determined. Make it... You're not able to eat whilst you're watching this, Phil? Yeah, we're playing versus Titan Shift. We get to extract all their Valakuts. This is the best matchup, yes. Alright, Dream Hand. You even got the Field of Ruin to force them to search. Alright, let's do this. We need them to not put a Valakut into play. Farseek. Yes. Yes. Yes, opponent. Yes. Oh my god. Thank you for Farseeking. Come on, Valakut. One time. One time dealer. Oh yeah. Oh, we do it in their draw step, right? We do it in their draw step. In case they draw one. Yeah, we can get Valakut in prime time and then they just can't win. Alright, let's look at their hand here. Ooh, they have Tireless Tracker. So I guess we extract Tireless Tracker and Valakut. Alright, Valakut the Molten Pinnacle. Yeah, I mean, Rest in Peace also stops Fraying Sanity as well, Shop. It stops Surgical and Fraying Sanity. Like, Rest in Peace is actually not terrible against Mill. They drew prime time. Alright. Let's get the Tireless Tracker. Yeah, it turns off a bunch of stuff, Red Hand. Awesome. So we just have to kill them before mediocre beats to get there. Now. You. We know they have Rex Age in hand, so we actually don't want to cast that yet. We want them to run out their Rex Age as a beta first, ideally, I guess. Although casting it means Ensnaring Bridge is live. So we kind of want to get it in play for that reason. Because if they kill the Search, then suddenly Ensnaring Bridge does something. Yeah, maybe bait the Sage with the Search. That's what I'm wondering. This does nothing, right? Okay. How many forests are left in their deck? They have one forest left in their deck, so we can't actually field them off forests. It is true that they do nothing at the moment. This is like the tiniest bit awkward. Surveil one. Yeah. We need two back-to-back Ensnaring Bridges. This is slightly awkward, Nucleo. You're not wrong. You are not wrong. Yeah, we needed the cast down maybe for the prime time. Alright, Ensnaring Bridge. That is not an Ensnaring Bridge. Back-to-back Glimpses would have done it too, Temperance, yeah. I'm not sure we have outs if they cast it, if they just hold the Rex Age in hand. I guess we can still do back-to-back Bridges, because this is still 2 turns. We can still do back-to-back Glimpses as well. So if they don't cast the Rex Age, we still have outs. It's gonna be rough. Alright. That does nothing. So let's put it in the yard. Okay. They play 3 basic forests. I believe most lists have 3 basic forests. And we want the field in play for Crab. I guess that doesn't change anything though. I guess I might as well strain 2. I think we're losing this. 05 Dream is alive. Alive and kicking. Yeah, we didn't punt. Typically they have 3 forests. Oh, it could be less with the Foundry. Huh. That's interesting. I might stream Cube tomorrow. I've got a donation deck list to do tomorrow morning. And then I might do some Cube afterwards. I'm not sure what out we're drawing to here, but it's not Island. Field over Azcanta to the second green source, yeah. The Sacred Foundry might mean they only have the 1 green, the 2 forests. Maybe. It's kind of interesting. It's like not clear. That was rough. That was rough. It's not rough for Phil, I guess, but clearly we need darkness in this deck. Clearly that would solve all our troubles.